Alright, welcome to a second round of workshop session. I am Lahi and unfortunately Thread is not with me. We got more influx of players, so Thread and I divided the lobby. So Thread is on the other stream, twitch.tv/threadpenguin. And let's see, we have a lot of green prices, chemical colony, and low food market. So I expect people will sell down steel, sell down glass. And speaking of selling down glass, Nomadic HQ is pretty strong on that. And look at this, we have a very strong, or quite strong, nomadic found, which is taken by Clippy with a reasonable amount of debt. However, I am not sure about Clippy will have not have adjacent aluminum, but it is not going to be a problem if Clippy can secure high right there, which is on timer on the DTs. And Toothbag has found the scavenger on a very decent carbon area. However, he is in a cramped area and it's going to be very difficult to lay out HQ against the black market items. And let's look at Lich Shadow. Lich Shadow is starting with a standard double steel, 1 iron start, and DT same as well. It's going to be interesting. And I got a call, sorry. That is Threat. Okay, hello.
That's Scar won our game. How's it going for you?
We are on a second game right now.
Oh, I thought we would meet up after.
Yeah. We had a lot of people waiting. I should have waited a bit more.
So you're going Mars?
Yeah, we are on Mars and we have Swako, Toothpick, Clippy, DT, and Lich Shadow.
Alright, I'll start a second number.
Alright, thanks for the sorry for the call. Right there, it must have been very loud. Okay. So I settled all the way on the other side of the map and you guys decided to ship your aluminum from over here. Yeah, it is so let's look at the aluminum situation. Aluminum is at 46 and there's not much around. So yeah, people are shipping, but because you usually only need 1 high aluminum to support your upgrades, it's affordable to ship this instead rather than founding nearby here and shipping carbon or iron. Although the Shadow does have a iron here, so they can use it. Oh no. Also, Thread is having problem with the lobby. I think Thread should direct me to them to this Twitch, my Twitch channel, and wait for this match to end. In that case, or do a 1v1 match. I will mention that. Okay. So we got an extra claim auction. Let's look at what people are doing. DT is having sold. DT is making glass. Glass is now a falling market, so it's not going to do big for him. So I might have preferred to see like double wind turbine, especially with the dust storm alert. But maybe he could have afforded it. So I prefer power over that, but also it means the power is not going to last too long. It's falling already. So And let's look at Clippy. Clippy is also contributing to the fall of the glass market. It's now falling rapidly. Look at this trend. And then this shadow making a lot of steel. So this is the problem of undiversified market choices. When you are heavy into steel, when steel price falls, you are going to have a very difficult time upgrading. So yeah, I recommend in this case, because glass is falling, you can wait for glass to fall more and then use the money you have to buy 40 glass, and aluminum is a problem, and mutiny is going to help with that situation. But of course, aluminum being 101, people want it back. So this shadow is going to have a difficult problem, difficulty with upgrading at this moment. Clippy, on the other hand, how's the aluminum situation on Clippy? Clippy also doesn't have aluminum secured. That's going to be painful with no stockpiles. Toothpick has 2+2. And the Swako has +1.5. And so SDT on 2. So yeah, so there's not enough aluminum on the around. I'm not sure. Nobody seems to be in a solid lead. Like Pattern Lab, this shadow does have one, but this is going to slow the shadow. And the problem of teleportation, oh, did the shadow? Yeah. So I think I would have preferred something that helps them very soon, or in the long term, which would be nanotechnology or slant drilling. But Clippy does have secure slant drilling. Let's make sure it was not an auction. Yeah, it's a patented, not auctioned, patent. So yeah, teleportation is a great patent, but it's going to slow them down, and it does not help them because they're not shipping much, only water. And there are nuke wars going on. Swako has nuked Clippy, and killing this high silicon is going to hurt nomadics, because if Offworld is good, it is not good by the way, then having high silicon is going to help them build an Offworld, or just a regular transition is also much easier with a lot of silicon. And look at this ton of hologram. This is what DT likes to do. So just put a lot of hologram on their base so that opponents cannot predict which production they are having. Although this black magic reactor might get some suspicion. But yeah, I like this move from DT. It puts them under the radar. Okay. Let's see. People. Toothpick. Yeah, Toothpick is because of the limitation of the claims, and also because power is not very high anymore. Toothpick decided to rotate out of, it seems that rotate out of triple wind turbines and swap it to chem refineries, which is actually a nice move because there's no pirates, no magnetic zones, so all they are spending is this shipping delay. Although these triple solar condensers are not going great anymore, so I assume it's going to be transition soon, as soon as the gets carbons to build. And water is problem. Like Toothpick does not have water, and water is 95. Is there water around? Not many. Clippy does have a lot of water income with double slant drilling high into double high. However, it's very vulnerable to nuke with network virus, and circuit bullet can be used as a gun poppers, pop gun and nuke it, and it's going to be very difficult. That might be the part of the reason why DT has found the robot. Robot does not have to consume life support resources, so it's less worries in this scenario. And Swako has a lot of water. One is nuked, and medium and low there. And this expenditure of claim is going to bite them in the long run. I hope they find uses for these claims. They can be used as wind turbines here, so maybe it's fine for now. Interesting patents. Clippy and Swako are getting patents. DT is also seems to be have a patent lab or building a patent lab right now, and wanting a superconductor. Superconductor is great. Let's see. However, Clippy is going to take this first, unless it's contested. Another static. So people seems to be in a dangerous range of that. They should think about paying this down into C or B rating, at least C and B if possible, so that they don't get into that spiral. Let's look around. People have a lot of money. Question is, where do they want to spend it? If they don't see any easy targets, like people who are cheap, people who look like they're going to be great in the long run, they're great candidates for purchases. And if you don't see them right now, what you can do is you can start building your own optimization center and set yourself up for the long game. And that is what DT has been doing. It was a quite early optimization center and has 4 optimizations done, and now it's going to be 5. So he's set up for long-term game, I believe. Clippy is now building the 2nd optimization center of the game along with the shadow.
Congratulations.
Oh, cheap claim auction. Oh, it was a cold fusion, sorry. So cold fusion, I don't like cold fusion here. Clippy does have insane amount of water coming in, but this is a weak point right there. I would be concerned about that. If someone tries to target this, they will be able to tear down this gun. Swako, first building an Offworld market. Is here hologram? Does anybody know about this? Nobody knows it, at least according to spies. But who knows? People might be watching this being built. DT decides to go into Swako, and I am not sure DT have noticed this Offworld market or not. But if they did, it is a very sharp sense of building.
The hacker array is finished.
Because Offworld market often means that your sub is going to pay off very soon. Because A, because the sub does not have to build Offworld market, which is a big money sink, and B, because Offworld market is a great revenue source. 30k launch, not too bad. Onward is still good though, and I don't like this space layout. Swako has so many remote claims. Let's see, have some geos and a lot of water claims. It might be okay, but it feels like scavenger base to me. It's not going to make great onward production. Oh, there are a lot of farms here. Let's see. Farm has been rising and rising constantly, and I believe that is also something to do with high water prices. Water seems to be kind of being in control, so people are getting into farm at this point. DT has 4 farms. Tootback does not have any farm, and this 6 farm. They're going to take care of this. So this is big money. So the question is, you have a lot of money, where do you use it? You can invest more into future revenue. Offworld market can be great, especially in oxygen rich map. Solar condensers are excellent source of oxygen, and so they can build. Solar condensers support your Offworld market when it rises. But Offworld is not what you must have, because onward market is still good. 300 cam and shortage on glass, good food, good oxygen, and good fuel. They all are excellent choices for onward market production. So what are people producing? Chemical, fuel, food. DT is spot on the markets. The Shadow has very nice farm, but I am afraid that not having optimization is going to bite them. Like, this perfect water product optimization is okay, but I don't like this prioritization. I would like to see some more on chemical, glass, fuel, or even food. Clippy, how's Clippy? Clippy has optimized water and food as well. Unfortunately, water is no longer a great market, and food is now going down, so it's not going to be great for in the long run. Producing lucrative markets, but no longer food, and no longer glass. Tootback is making glass and electronics. I like it, except that Tootback does not have a glass silicon income or silicon surplus, so this is not going to be sustainable, and it's going to give money to Clippy or someone who is making a lot of silicon.
Dangerous explosives available to the highest bidder.
So it looks like DT's early aggression into Suaku is going to be successful very soon. DT has almost a buy on Suaku. It is only being delayed by Suaku buying into DT, and it's not going to be enough delay for Suaku. So DT will be able to secure Suaku if DT sells down everything, which he does not have to. And yeah, there's the first buy of the game. So people should be thinking about, oh, we have now a big merger there, and they should be scared about that. There are 2 ways to deal with the leader. One way is you buy out one player as soon as possible, make yourself as big as your opponent, and fight with using that power. Or you back out and fight against DT. I think it's currently the right choice to get into Tootback. Tootback is not too expensive, and this Shadow kind of has the money. Now they don't. I'm not sure what happened there. This Shadow did. Maybe Offworld is finished? Anyway, it's still 100k or 60k away, so they should be able to secure Tootback. And what DT does, what DT probably is going to do is sit and wait for someone to look like an apparent leader. For example, if Lee Shadow finishes buy on Tootback, Lee Shadow is a new threat, or if Clippy is holding too much money, Clippy is also a threat. So DT is on the can wait and see what's going to happen for the money while they're doing that, and then tries to buy someone. And looks like DT has chosen to get into Lee Shadow before Lee Shadow finishes this buy, and that is a nice tactical choice, I believe, because if Lee Shadow finishes this buy, their stock price is going to rise. So what DT wants is to buy Lee Shadow before that happens, so DT can get a cheaper sub. However, that runs a risk of letting Clippy run from behind and accruing, hoarding a lot of money. I have currently is 300k, and I am not sure what's going to happen with that. Wow, this market is great. Offworld, you don't have to build Offworld if you have a lot of claim.
Congratulations.
Okay, Toothpick now has is still on -4. However, -4 silicon, but that's helped by DT's constantly surplusing silicon and Clippy overcommitting into silicon, which is how much is it? Okay, just triple. It's not too overcommitting, considering that it was also used to build Offworld. But now is probably the time to get out, rotate out of this into more something else, which I'm not sure of. Maybe get into glass too. Yeah, glass too would be great. Get out of this chemical refinery and make some more glass. Glass is an excellent market, or electronics is also great. So right now, Clippy has 100% on some people, but I believe they should wait and see what happens. So now DT is looking at Lee Shadow. Lee Shadow finally finished the buy on Toothpick. I think that's kind of late. Lee Shadow has 100k after the buy. This should not have happened. They should buy Toothpick as soon as possible so that the sub has time to set up their headquarters and become a profitable sub as soon as possible. So DT is looking at 300 more k to finish buy on Lee Shadow. Lee Shadow is probably not going to be able to catch it up. So the question is, can Clippy finish off DT? And that is, I thought it, because first, Lee Shadow does not seem to be helping Clippy, and that is 2 stock swing, which is actually not small. If DT finishes the buy, this stock Lee Shadow owns is going to be DT's own, and Clippy, DT has 2 less stocks to buy. And Clippy is complaining about it, about finishing the buy on Toothpick for late. So what should Clippy do? I believe Clippy should start buying on DT before DT finishes this buy. That's 100%. And no, Lee Shadow should not be doing this. It's going to make much easier for DT to win, while it's going to make themselves more attractive target for DT. So DT will want Lee Shadow more than ever, and I believe he's going to press the button soon. And now with this massive stock price difference and income difference, Clippy won't be able to win DT. Yeah, so people are calling GG, and that is the game.